What up? What up?
What's up, dude?
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Not much. It's Wednesday, and
Ready to talk some sports?
time to talk some sports, man.
Hell yeah! Just get this up here real quick. All right, we're good to go, man.
Two portions of Sports of Ages again tonight.
Yep.
But it's
Steven
all good.
he's a busy man. He's a new dad.
As expected. He's a busy
He's back
man.
to work. The guy's he's tired, man. The guy's busting his ass lately. So
Yeah, exactly.
what's up, Pop?
Pop, what's happening?
Steven in the comments too. I'm sure he'll tune in soon.
Yeah, he should be on any minute.
Yeah, definitely.
But like we said, he's got his hands full.
Yeah, he's busy for sure. He's definitely busy. I'm gonna text Pat real quick because I know he was asking me if we were going live. I forgot to text him.
Yeah, I think he'll be on. He should be on in a few minutes.
All right, cool.
So we got some stuff to go over, some stuff to talk about. We got picks again, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
We got the Rangers on tonight. Hopefully they can bounce back after a bad loss the other night.
Yeah, brutal, man. I thought we were going to be in that game, and I mean they kind of just took over at a point. I mean it's bound to happen, man. We're on a tear. You're not going to
win them all, man.
Every night. Yeah, it's just not going to happen.
It's such a long season. You're not going to win all these games. I mean, and you know what? They looked a little tired. They've had a lot of games recently.
Playing 2 days prior against Boston, beat the shit out of them, man.
And Boston was on a back-to-back after playing Philly.
Yeah,
with traveling from Philly to New York and stuff.
Yeah,
so
just a brutal matchup right there. I mean, they beat the shit out of each other on Saturday, or
was
it Sunday? No, Saturday, right? That game was Saturday.
Yeah, Philly was Black Friday, and then
it might have been Sunday.
Patrick in the house. What's up, dude?
What's up, Pat?
Yeah, so it was Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
Boston was Saturday, Philly was Friday. Back-to-back days. So
yeah, just a little beat up.
Yeah,
it makes sense,
man. Look, man, it's our 5th loss all season, so it's not the worst thing in the world, man.
You can't complain about it, man. Only, what is that, the 4th regulation loss? I mean, they're killing
it. Steven, yo, what's up, dude?
What up, man? Yeah,
Nora, Jordan, what's happening? Hope Nora's doing all right. Hey, she's cranky. Look, she deserved it, man. I mean,
that's it.
She's earned to be cranky. I mean, she had to live with you guys for like 9 to 10 months without even being able to come out and tell you two to shut up. I mean, so.
And now she actually has to hear you and see you. Jesus.
Exactly.
I'd probably be a little bit cranky too.
So anyway, so we got some stuff to talk about. Not going to be too long of a show tonight because again, there's not much going on, but a few things that have happened over the last few days that we definitely need to discuss, and then we'll get into our picks.
Sure. What's
Janine,
up,
what's happening? So let's get ready to roll. Angelo, why don't you kick us off, bro? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
This is Sports of Ages.
All right. So, some news that broke while we get into some news here that broke about 15 minutes or so ago. Looks like Luis Severino is signing with the Mets.
Yeah.
Looks like a 1-year deal worth $13 million. All right, this is the first time I'm showing this on Sports of Ages, okay? Because I got to read something off my phone, and I've wanted to hesitate to do this, but the fact of the matter is I'm getting old, okay?
No, he's pulling out the glasses. Oh, my God.
Pulling out the glasses.
He's got specs.
I got the specs on, all right? So everyone, make your jokes, make your comments, whatever.
Hold on, I'll make you feel a little better.
This is life-changing, having these fucking things on, man.
I'll make you feel a little better. While you have them on, I'll put mine on. I got you.
Yeah, I didn't know how blind I was until I started putting these on.
Dude,
but I can't see, like the TV gets blurry if I have them on, but it's for up close.
Really?
Yeah.
I wish that was the case for me.
So yeah, it looks like it's a 1-year deal for Sebi going to the Mets that they're finalizing now, $13 million.
Typical Mets move. They go after a guy that's washed on the Yankees. I get it.
He's look, he hasn't been what what he was. That's for certain.
2019, 2020 Severino is long gone.
Yeah, I mean, he was unbelievable back then, man.
Yeah, and then he got a couple injuries, kept dealing with them. No matter what, he'd come back and it would just get worse.
Right,
the guy was unplayable last year. You just couldn't put him on the mound towards the end of the season.
No. Now, in football, you got Shaq Lawson. Yeah. Why am I drawing a blank?
Shaq Leonard.
Shaq Leonard. I guess he was meeting with the Cowboys today. Is that today or tomorrow?
I think he met with them yesterday. He met with the Eagles today.
The Eagles today, yeah. So looks like he'll wind up on one of those two teams.
Yeah, most likely. I mean, that makes the most sense. Join a contender that needs a backer help.
Yeah, and I don't even think he's seeing anybody else. Like, he's not going to any other teams for a visit as of now, anyway.
Yeah, he said it's basically those two teams, and what he put out was that he'll be deciding over the weekend, basically.
Yeah. I want to get into this thing that broke about a day or two ago in hockey.
Crazy situation.
Crazy story. So, for anyone who doesn't know, the Chicago Blackhawks terminated the contract of Corey Perry. Corey Perry is he's a Hall of Famer. He's going to the Hall of Fame. He's had a hell of a career. He's definitely in the back nine. He's up there now in age, but from what we thought anyway, good locker room guy to have on your team, and someone to help groom Connor Bedard along, and again, for whoever doesn't know, the story that broke or that was going around the internet yesterday is that Corey Perry actually slept with Connor Bedard's mother.
Yeah,
at some kind of
you don't know who Bedard is. It's their first round pick. He's a rookie. He's a
phenom. He's a phenom.
He's unbelievable. I mean, he's the next McDavid. He's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's the next Crosby, McDavid. Whatever. Call it whoever you want to say. Connor Bedard's phenomenal, but he's a rookie. And the story is that Corey Perry slept with his mother. Now, the story broke so huge that the general manager of Chicago had to come out and make a statement about it. Yeah. And he said that there's absolutely no truth to that whatsoever, that rumor is disgusting, should not be said. But they said that whatever it was a serious violation of team misconduct and personal misconduct. And that's why it wasn't even like, oh, we're going to, you're on a leave for now, whatever. Like, you're done.
Yeah.
Contract terminated. You're cut. You're waived. You're gone. Whatever went down, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Good.
I want to know what happened, because I feel like majority of the time something like this happens, they put out, like, you figure out what happened. Like, they're not going to I feel like you won't blatantly release someone without giving out the details, because then how does that leave the rest of the league? Like, who's going to want to sign him without knowing what happened? I feel like some part of this had to be true. It just had to be.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, Dad?
Yeah, look, I mean, again, I hope for Connor Bedard's sake. I hope for both their family's sake, because his mother's married to Connor's dad.
Yeah.
Corey Perry's married, I think, to his high school sweetheart. I hope for the sake of their family, whatever, that maybe this is just a rumor. I don't know, but that's a very specific rumor to just get thrown out there.
Yeah, I mean, like, unless someone on Twitter put this out, like a fake page, and, everyone just decided to ride with it, because it happens. Look what happened last year. One reporter put out that Aaron Judge was signing with the Padres, and it was on ESPN.
It blew up, yeah.
ESPN
will take anything and fucking run with it.
Yeah, well, that could be the same situation here, man. The one person tweets it out, and the one wrong really person sees it. I mean, it could blow up within an hour. Everyone can know
which it did.
Which is exactly what happened. So
yeah, it blew up pretty fast, man.
Just a weird rumor to even make up. Like, how do you come up with that? And
why
Corey Perry? Like, why him at all?
Yeah, no. I mean, look, and again, Corey Perry was, he was released, so obviously he did something. But for that story to break the way it did, again, we know this is on YouTube, okay, and anyone can see this. We have no bearing as to what happened. We have no fucking clue. My personal opinion is that it's got to be something along those lines, man.
Something happened, no doubt.
Something went down with him and her, or them, or I don't know, man. It's just way too specific of a rumor.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I think,
Yeah, that's it, man. I feel like they wouldn't have just cut him loose without knowing what happened. Like they have to know exactly what happened.
No, they know what happened. We don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's strange. Like I feel like if it wasn't this, and it was something that had to do with the team, or like a drinking issue, or he got caught with drugs or something like that, that would have come out. That always comes out.
Yeah,
like something like this, you can kind of keep under wraps if you really want to.
The only thing that came out about this is that rumor.
No one had any speculation of abuse, drinking while at the arena, doing drugs, caught with drugs, being arrested. Nothing like it has to do with this.
It's not a good look. It is not a good look.
Definitely odd, man, for sure.
Is someone behind you?
No.
Something just moved behind you.
No, it's this. It's my mic.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, what the hell is moving over there?
What are you trying to get me like we're in a scary movie or something? Like, look behind you, quick.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going on over there? So, yeah. So, I mean, look, again, we don't know if it's the truth, but it sounds, I don't know, man. Again, it's way too specific.
Yeah.
It's not like if they would have said, oh, we heard that he was sleeping with one of the players' wives. We don't know who, we don't know what, whatever. Okay, you got 20 plus people that they can choose from. This specifically says he slept with Connor Bedard's mother.
Yeah.
And again, they're around the same age.
Yeah, that's the
So
yeah, that's it. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they're trying to keep under wraps what actually happened. They're going to put out there that something did happen. And I feel like if it wasn't that, like, it's going to be left open for speculation. I mean, you can assume whatever the fuck it was. You could assume that this guy was walking around the arena naked, high on crack. Like, you don't know what the fuck it could have been.
Exactly.
Like, you just don't know. So I feel like something about this had to be true. Like, no way that specific of a story comes out and none of it is true. And then at least the next day. Like, it's just, I don't know. That's beyond crazy, dude.
And I wonder now, does Corey Perry, let me just look up how old he is real quick.
I think he's only in his like late 30s.
He's 38.
Yeah.
So I wonder at that point, does Corey Perry does he get another job? Does he get signed by somebody else, or is he done?
He might be done, man.
Is he blackballed at this point? Yeah. I mean, look, realistically, that's a line you just don't fucking cross, man.
Yeah,
if that is true, you don't
morally,
go there,
like it's morally wrong.
You don't fucking go there.
Totally fucked up.
Oh, what a disaster.
Bedard probably came to the locker room the next day wondering what the fuck's all this news. His lockers are next to each other.
I know.
Looking at each other like, well.
So is this weird? But like, you know what it is too? Chicago's coming off the heels of, some really bad news, about a year or two ago with Joe Quenneville and sexual abuse to one of the kids that was on the team and all that stuff. So, if it wasn't something as bad as this, I feel like no matter what it is, they're going to take a stand and have to make a statement here and make an example of somebody,
No doubt, man. That's why, again, I feel like if it wasn't something like this, like if say he, again, like you just said, the sexual misconduct, something like that happened in the locker room, like that always makes their way out. Like that puts it out so no one signs the guy,
right.
Like,
Joe Quenneville lost his job as head coach because of that. He's one of the best coaches in the history of the league. He lost his job.
Yeah, like something like that will come out. I mean, something like this where it's sleeping with a player's mom. I mean, you could hide that under the wraps and just, again, you're going to leave it open to speculation. Though I feel like that's almost worse. If he did do it, just come out and say it, and you deal with the consequences. You're an adult. You're almost 40 years old. You have to face reality. But
he's got to deal with a lot of stuff at home now too, man.
Well, that's the decision he made. If that's true, man, it's. Both of them do. Bedard's mom and him.
And look, and again, if it is true, I feel bad for Connor Bedard, man, because
the kid's 18, man.
It's just, I mean, this is your mom, and like it's just a shitty fucking look.
Your life is just taking off. You're not even halfway through your rookie season, and some shit like this happens.
I know.
I mean, that would fuck with anybody.
I know. It's true.
Totally fucking brutal, man.
Yeah. So anyway. Maybe by next week's show we'll have more detail. I'm sure more is going to come of this whole thing.
Yeah, no doubt. It just has to. There's no way they can hide it forever. Someone will find out, and you can never hide shit in like a major sport like this. You just can't.
No, especially in a major market like Chicago.
And in this day and age where everyone has their phone out recording, someone will get wind of it, and it'll be
someone's going to slip up and say something. Without a doubt, this is going to come out. So, Yeah, I mean, fuck, man.
Seriously.
So,
Just brutal. Poor Connor Bedard, man.
Yeah, what a fucking mess. What a mess. So, anyway, so you got that going on. So, Angela, you and I were talking about this right before we went live. A pretty cool thing that's going on at Madison Square Garden tonight, because the Rangers are playing the Red Wings. All the souvenir shops and the stores where you can buy jerseys, shirts, everything. A lot of it is has a Kiss theme to it from the rock band Kiss, because who's obviously one of my favorite bands, maybe my favorite band of all time. But their last show ever is going to be this Saturday at the Garden. And they're doing a Kiss theme Rangers night tonight at the Garden for the game. So if you go on the Rangers Facebook page or their website, there's all the shirts, like it says Rangers, but it has the Kiss logo below it and stuff. And
yeah, it's
so pretty cool. I definitely dropped the fucking ball. I should be at this game tonight, man.
I know. I'm so pissed because I told you today's actually RJ's birthday. So happy birthday to him, man. He's a huge Ranger fan, and
happy birthday, RJ.
They got tickets to go tonight, and I didn't know if I was gonna be working or not. Too late to go, and I was like, we have the show. It's just not going to work. And they're there. And then you told me that before. I was like, shit. I would have bought fucking so much merchandise and sold that shit.
I wonder if because they're, you know what? Is Kiss playing tonight? I think they're out of state. Because I was wondering if the guys are going to be there at the Garden tonight.
Yeah, they might be. I mean, they might be in New York already. I feel like they're not going to, especially now, they're not going to perform 2 nights in a row with a big travel.
No, they might have tomorrow off, though.
Oh, and be here Friday. Yeah, that's true.
Because they play Friday night and Saturday night at the Garden, and Saturday is the last show. Today's the 29th?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in Maryland. They're playing tonight.
Oh, wow.
And then, then the last 2 shows ever of Kiss will be Friday and Saturday. So if anyone's going to be in the city over the next few days, right around Penn and a lot of areas right around the Garden and Penn Station is going to be there's going to be Kiss pop-up stores. There's all kinds of stuff, cool memorabilia things going on. So maybe some meet and greets. So the Rangers are doing a pretty cool thing tonight, man, having a Kiss theme night at the Garden.
Yeah, that's
which I think is pretty cool,
man. I'm trying to get in touch with them now to see if they can send me some pictures of shit, see if they have anything set up.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I wonder if they're
any time left on Saturday. For what, Ma?
Time left for what? What do we?
She might have just missed where it's on.
Dude, do we have Igor in?
Tickets left.
Oh, I'm sorry. The tickets left. Yeah, so pretty funny. We were looking at this before, right? So I was real close to getting tickets for me and my uncle because we're huge Kiss fans. And the cheapest ticket right now, you can get tickets on Ticketmaster. The cheapest ticket is about $500 a ticket.
Holy shit.
For like section 223, up top.
That's crazy.
So, dude, listen to this though. Section B, which is like front, on the floor, front, row 1. You can get front row right now. $17,000 a ticket.
That's fucking absurd.
You can go to Ticketmaster and look it up right now.
I believe it. This is what these people resell. That was like for the Taylor Swift concert at MetLife. Dude, the tickets in the first row were going for like $55,000.
Yeah, it's
that
ridiculous.
Is fucking unbelievable. Who in their right mind is spending that much money on a ticket?
I have
for
no
anybody.
Idea.
I wouldn't spend that on anybody unless you told me Michael Jackson was coming back alive and I could see his last show ever.
And I'm still not spending that amount.
No, I'd have to have stupid. You have to have stupid money to spend that money.
Yeah, you have to have just throwaway money at that point that you can just spend. But
you have to be Mark Cuban, who just sold the Mavericks for $3.5 billion.
2 tickets for front row Saturday night, Kiss's last show ever. 2 tickets comes to $35,000 and change.
That is fucking absurd.
It's fucking insane.
That don't even sound right.
And I'm not lying. Look it up.
Like that could be a down payment on a house in some states.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like that's absurd. That's
absolutely
a brand new car. I could buy a 2024 Kia with that shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's nuts, man.
It's fucking insane, man. So anyway, Angela, what else you got in the way of news? Well, we got Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has been cleared for football. What do they call it?
Just activities.
Football activity or whatever. So
this guy's defying science, dude. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't think we're not going to see him in a uniform anytime soon.
No,
but,
I think he's still at least 2 to 3 weeks away from that. But even that early is just berserk. The fact that he's like walking and at practice, throwing the ball, like he went through all his footwork drills and shit today and was throwing passes to people, dude. That's not normal. He had surgery.
It's crazy.
Weeks ago. 11 weeks ago today, he had surgery.
It's insane. It really is fucking insane.
I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Yeah,
it just defies everything we knew about sports medicine. And I mean, it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts.
Will have, if he's ready to go for game play, in the next, 5 weeks left in the season?
Yeah, I think 5 games left. Or actually 6 games left. Jets have 6 games left.
The way I feel, if I were a Jet fan, which again I root for the Jets, but even if it's the last game of the season and it's meaningless, which odds are it doesn't look. I mean, they're. I would be willing to bet a lot right now that this team's not going to the playoffs, but
it's going to take a miracle.
But if he's ready to play, I want to see him. I want to see him on the field.
Yeah, that's it. The second he said that. I mean, he pretty much made it clear yesterday at McAfee that he still wants the team to be in a position to win. But I know he's saying that, but I also do the way he talks about the team and to them. I feel like that was more of a message to them, saying like, we need to figure this the fuck out if you want me back. Like, I don't think he's just blatantly saying, you know what, if we're eliminated, I'm not going to come play with you guys. Fuck you guys.
No, I don't think so either.
I think it's more of he wants them to be ready. Like, if I can come back, you guys need to bust your ass and be in a position where I can come back.
Yeah, because right now it's more than just a quarterback issue at this point. I mean,
I think that
issues right now.
It's going to change a lot though, having him in, man.
Absolutely. And I think they look the team and Rodgers himself, man. They owe it to the fucking fans to see this guy on the field at some point this year.
100%. That this guy, again, we talk about the old school mentality, how some of these guys they're in it for the money. They don't love the sport. I mean, this is a 40-year-old man. He turns 40. I think December 2nd is his birthday.
December something, yeah.
Second or third in a couple days. Yeah. He's devoted. He has a Hall of Fame resume twice already. I mean, the guy could retire and be put in the Hall of Fame twice for what he's done in this league. And he just busted his ass, spent probably $15 million on rehab, the best doctors, research, travel. I mean, between all the stuff that he's been doing to be around the Jets, like, he's busted his ass to get back, man. I respect it a lot because, again, 4 plays in, the guy gets down. He looked crushed. He looked like he didn't know what to do with himself. He looked lost.
Yeah, he did.
You feel bad for anyone who goes through that. Anyone.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we'll see if he makes a field appearance this season, man, which would be
that's it.
It'll at least give especially the Jet fans, it'll give you something hopeful for next year, man.
Yeah, that's it. I just want to know that he's confident that he can stay healthy. He's in the right mind frame to come back and play next year, which I think he is. I think if he stays healthy next year, we might get 2 more out of him. Like, I really do.
It's possible.
I mean, to be 40 years old and come back 11 weeks after this, he's in the best shape he's ever been. The guy's running around in practice. He's never done that. He didn't do that in his 30s. Like,
I know.
It's fucking bizarre, man. What's up, Chris?
I wonder if he's going to be coming back with, I know he'll have a lot of input on it though, but is it going to be a different regime? Who knows?
I don't know, man. That's a whole again. That's we can talk about regime between Jets and Giants for the next 2 hours if we wanted to.
I know.
Like, it's just there's so much that goes into that. The only person I can really see gone is Hackett. I think Saleh, Douglas, everyone else will get a pass. I mean, the only coach that I don't want fired, but the only coach I don't want to see go is our defensive coordinator, Jeff Ulbrich. And I think he's going to be possibly the only one to go and might get a head coach job. Which
I read that today that he's probably they think he might be the number 1 guy for Carolina for next year.
Which I think that would be stupid for them, man. They need an offensive guy. You have a rookie quarterback that's getting developed by the shittiest coach alive.
I know. It's so true.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Lazard has sucked, Pat. But, again, everyone that is not playing good on the offense, besides a couple guys that just have been really, really bad, they're going to get passes just because they're playing with this poor level of fucking play. I mean, Lazard earned a 4-year, $44 million contract for a reason. It's not like the Jets were the only team reaching out to this guy, No,
definitely not.
Aaron Rodgers got this guy his contract, and that's the difference between Rodgers and some of these other quarterbacks. These other quarterbacks get wide receivers gifted to them in free agency. Rodgers gets them the contracts. Like, he's one of those guys.
Janine, your comment, unfortunately, you're probably right.
Yeah.
If I was Douglas and if I was Saleh and if I was Woody, I would say Rodgers. I don't give a fuck what you think. This guy's gone. He's got to go. He's got to fucking go.
I agree, man.
He's the worst offensive coordinator, maybe that I've ever fucking seen. He's that bad.
So bad,
I mean,
man.
it is so bad.
It doesn't make sense. How did Rodgers won 2 MVPs in the system with this guy?
Because he's fucking Rodgers.
And that's why I think Hackett will stay. I mean,
I know,
Hackett he'll have his style there, and Rodgers will call everything how he wants. Exactly how he always has, man.
And they better go get themselves a backup quarterback too, a competent.
We need
backup quarterback
next year. Zach, we can't ride with Semien, Zach, Boyle. None of these guys. Get a real. Yeah, exactly. Rodgers doesn't need an OC. He's one of those guys, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
True.
And even if Hackett's calling a bad play, a guy like Rodgers can overcome it.
He'll overcome it. That's what he does, man.
But Hackett is just wow.
It's mind-boggling how bad this fucking guy is. His route concepts it's like you take a little kid and let them draw squiggle lines, and that's the routes we have guys running.
Yeah.
Plug in the water boy.
It's true. At that point you just put in, whoever it is, they're just there, so they have someone under the title of OC. I mean,
that's it. You have to have someone under that title. Guys like Peyton, Brady, Big Ben, Rodgers, these guys did not need OCs, man. They knew what was going to happen before it happened, man.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need
they
don't need your help.
The thing with Robert Saleh, obviously Rodgers going down is going to get a lot of people in this league a pass.
For sure.
Because me ultimately, I think Saleh deserves to get fired. I would fire him. But odds are a lot of people are going to get a pass because Rodgers went down.
Yeah, that's it.
Zach needs to hook up with Connor Bedard.
Yeah, exactly, Pat. Exactly. He's fucking atrocious, man. He is just atrocious. And the job Saleh has done without Rodgers is just not good, man. It's bad.
No, it's not.
It's
bad.
You say some people say winning isn't a quarterback stat. Well, it is a coach stat. That's how you judge a coach.
Exactly. And this guy's 15-30.
He does not win games, man. And again, he's been dealt a shitty situation over and over again. But you can only ride that for so long. Even as a fan,
exactly.
You can't ride it. You can't ride it forever.
No.
I think he has the locker room. Like the fact that the Jets locker room is still together, it just shows me a lot about Saleh's character and how they like him. But
true,
that can't keep you jobs in this league, man. This is a men's league. This is a man's sport. You gotta be ready.
And it's a win now. It's a win now sport, man. It has been for years, No
doubt. It just sucks.
We'll see.
I want to see this guy with a fucking real quarterback. It's so brutal.
Fucking brutal. Rodgers can put a very large Band-Aid on a lot of, open wounds on this team right now. So
no doubt.
So we'll see what happens there, man. Angela, how are we doing on our picks from last week?
We're doing pretty well, man. I haven't tallied up all the numbers yet. I haven't to see where we're at total, but we're all keeping a pretty steady pace, man. I think we're pretty close. It's gonna be a good one to the end, like it was last year, man. For sure.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. So there was another big story. There was something I wanted to say about the something that happened in the NFL, and I meant to write it down. Of course, I didn't. I'm a fucking idiot now. I forget what the hell it was.
Let me think. What's happened lately here?
There was something else that was going on that I really wanted to fucking talk about.
About a specific team or game, or just overall in the league?
For some reason, I can't think. I don't know. Maybe it'll come to me before we wrap it up.
I'm with you, Chris. That was some
That was
shit.
Bizarre.
That was fucking horrible. I mean,
that was really weird, man.
That was horrible. I was embarrassed for him. Oh God, what an idiot!
I mean,
he comes out and he tells everyone to stop booing Kawhi Leonard.
What are you doing?
Played there? Because he played there? Who gives a fuck? He left. This is his second team since he left you, bro. What?
Papa's awoke. Yeah, it sounds like that's kind of what was going on there. I mean, I've never seen that ever.
Yeah, really, really.
I've seen if a crowd's getting out of hand, throwing shit on the court, all of a sudden the coach or a player wants to get on the mic, like, "Yo, all right, enough."
Which really don't even happen much.
You can't tell a fan base to stop booing.
Yeah, fuck him. He left you.
That was weird, man. Mike, by the way, what's up, man? But yeah, that was very strange. I was very shocked to see a head coach, someone of that level.
Yeah, I mean, he's an all-time great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Fans want to boo, we boo. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
And the players know that. How many players have come out and said, like, when their team is sucking, they're like, we know fans are going to boo. Like, we need to be better, or else we have to deal with it. Like, if we're not going to be better, boo us. We're not doing our job.
It's just the way it works, man.
That's it. These guys know that.
You're a pro. You're a professional. Deal with it.
Yep.
Fucking deal with it, man.
That's it. You got to just fucking deal with it.
I mean, just think if you're this is going to be a bad one. This may be a bad shot at Chris. So, Chris, I apologize ahead of time. Think if you're a New York Islander, you've been getting booed for 40 fucking years.
Yeah, basically.
But you got to deal with it.
You have to. This is part of it. The Jets, how many times they get booed. Even the Giants in recent years, they're all getting fucking booed, man.
Everyone.
The fans are paying a lot of money. They don't want to see this losing shit. They don't want to see a bad product every fucking year.
It happens to everyone, man. You just got to fucking deal with it. That's why you're a professional. That's what separates a professional from an amateur. You have to deal with shit like that.
And honestly, a lot of these fan bases play a big part in guys getting or losing jobs. I mean, look how bad the Steelers were with Matt Canada. They had people in the Penguins games going to NHL games.
Sorry, Jordan.
Chanting "Fire Canada," man.
Oh yeah.
And now the guy's fired, and the Steelers put up 400 yards
for the first time in 40 something weeks or some shit.
Dude, 40 something games. That is fucking bizarre. That is atrocious.
Yeah,
that is absolutely not.
Yeah, you know what, Mike? You're right.
Exactly.
Pay me $30 million a fucking year. I'll be able to handle some.
I'll let you throw shit at me if you want. If you're paying me $30 million.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. Eddie, I see you tuning in here. I know you didn't comment yet, but I see your name. We'll bring it up quick. This game this week, man. Big game for Niners. Eagles.
I think the Niners are gonna lay the smackdown on them. I really do.
Really?
Yeah. I think the Eagles have been winning by the skin of their fucking teeth every week.
Yeah, they've been playing a lot of close games. They did for sure. For sure. I think the Niners are back on track.
Fire Canada, the country.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think the Eagles are a very good team. I also think that they're going to get exposed this week. I think. Yeah,
I'm going Niners to win too, but I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a higher scoring one too. It's not going to be good, Pat. Don't worry. The Seahawks are going to suck. Cowboys are going to win 35-20, and it's not going to matter.
Oh, is that tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I believe so.
Panthers pull off the upset, huh?
Who are the Panthers playing this week, huh? Let's see. Panthers. Who do they got?
The Bucks.
The Bucks? Okay. That's not a bad guess.
If there's one game I think they could win, that would probably be the one.
Yeah, neither team is great, man. I mean, the Bucks they need a new head coach.
Did you see? I read a report today that it said that there is still a way for the Panthers to get a home playoff game.
Oh my God.
There's actually mathematically still a way for that to happen.
That's just
yeah. We need the 49ers to win. Zach Wilson can't go down. QB to be
exactly.
I mean, right? Fuck.
Fuck is right. Oh, we said it at the same time. I think the Niners win here, though, man. I think both teams.
I do too.
Good. They're going to be the 1 and 2 seed going into. Both really, really good
for sure.
With I think the Lions and Cowboys being right behind them. I know the Lions. We'll talk about it. Took a bad loss this week. I think that team needs to have that though, because the Lions haven't been a team like the Niners, Eagles, or Cowboys that just they're known to win throughout the regular season. Lions need to hit some hiccups now rather than come playoff time. I think that was a good time for them to lose, especially in the divisional game. You'd rather lose one of those than
for sure
get killed by like an Eagles team, and then you're like, shit, we really can't play. They just had a bad game, turnovers, bad snaps, everything, man.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I got to answer this here. Excuse me. So, look, again, we didn't have a whole lot to talk about tonight, so we'll get we might have a surprise guest coming on, actually.
Yeah, let me see if I can work some stuff here. Yeah, Pat. Tell me about it. I wish
What did
my
Pat
buy
say?
was now. I wish I had a buy for 4 weeks. I don't take the stress anymore. I'm fucking gonna start going gray. I'm losing years off my life.
They're lighting the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree tonight. If anyone's interested, by the way.
Oh, that's cool, man. I always love the tree. You know what's fuck? I got a funny story. I went one year for my birthday, and I mean, what time is it a reasonable time you think when they shut the tree off?
They turn it off at midnight.
Oh, not, dude. We go to the city. We go to dinner. We get out of dinner. It's only like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Dude, it was like the worst travel day ever because we drove, sat in traffic. Dinner was a pain in the ass, whatever it was. We get to the tree at 10:30. It was fucking off.
Was it after Christmas?
No, it was before. It was like right after my birthday.
Interesting.
Yep.
Because usually it's lit till midnight.
No,
Up until after Christmas, then I think it's lit till like 9 or 10, and then I think it stays lit till after midnight or around midnight on New Year's again, and then that's it. They don't light it anymore.
Yeah, no, it was out. Chris, I saw that too, man. I mean, I don't think he's going to sign an extension right as he gets traded, but I do. If it's to a team, and I mean, say he comes to the Yankees, which it's looking like they're the favorite. If he comes to the Yankees, man, I think that's a team where they have a really good chance of keeping him, you know. I'm trying to see if I can get our guest in here.
Yeah. Are you able to do, Angelo? Can the invite go through through an email, or it has to go through Messenger?
I might be able to do it to an email.
All right. Hold on.
Actually, I can do it to an email. Send me the email.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you now. All right, hold on. I can put my fucking glasses on again. All right, hold on. Let's see here. Okay.
Rangers starting up. Igor and net.
You know, I thought we were going to see a quick back in tonight, but after the other night, I'm glad that we went right back to.
Igor was pissed.
Oh my God, was he ever? And dude, that game was not on him, man.
No, not at all. He was pissed, but that's good. You want to see a fucking team that only has 4 losses pissed off when they lose, man. That's great.
Yeah.
It's not going to take till we're fucking losing 10 in a row and Trouba to go berserk.
I know.
Yeah, send me over that email. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, speaking of that, you saw all the controversy about Trouba, right? With the high stick to the guy's head.
That was such bullshit. He literally put out a tweet saying, like, it's totally unacceptable. I know what I did. I'd take my fine and it'll never happen again. Like, he didn't blatantly try to kill the fucking guy.
No, the guy had a hold of his stick, and when he ripped it away,
it
came up that way. Trouba's not a dirty player. He's never been known as a dirty player.
No, he just lays the boom and people don't like it.
Yeah, exactly. People get pissed off.
Pussies. Cry about it. How about that? He's a good fucking player.
Juan Soto will not sign an extension for any team to trade for him. He's going to free agency. Is that true? Juan Soto's going to free agency?
Well, he's going to get traded. I think he's going to be a Yankee, but he's saying if he gets traded right now, he's not going to sign an extension like before this season. That's basically what his team has come out and said.
If the Islanders didn't have to play the third period, they'd be undefeated.
Yeah, man. What is up with them?
That's a big if, though, Chris, right?
Dude, they've let up so many.
Third period, right? Yeah. Right. Pat, you're gonna have to fill me in on the Josh Giddey stuff. I don't even who the fuck is Josh Giddey.
He's a NBA player. He's on the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think this shit's gonna blow over. He just turned 20 or 21 rather,
right?
And he was before he even got drafted last year. He was seeing a girl, and I don't even remember her name, but apparently it's come out that she's only 17 years old. And that like they're pressing charges against him. Her family and her won't speak about it. Like they weren't the ones to come out and press charges or anything like that.
Okay.
And now he's getting like looked at from the league. But
what state is this in? I'm sorry.
They live in I don't know what state he was living in before. I know he plays for the Thunder right now, but I don't know where he was living. But she just turned. I lost you, Mike. I can't hear you. Nope, lost you, dude.
The fuck?
Oh, there you go.
You got me?
Yeah, you might have hit a button or something.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I did. What if he's 20 and she's what 17? They said.
Yeah.
Pulling a Mo White.
From what I've seen, though, like they're saying that they were basically together before he turned like 19 and 20, though. Like they've been together.
Yeah, but look, I mean, realistically, it's only a 3-year age gap. It's also going to depend on what is the age of consent in that state that he's in.
Yeah, but
at that point, they don't have to press charges. The state can press charges.
Yeah, I feel like if this kid, say he was 17 and this girl was 15 and they started dating, and then he turned 20 and like got drafted and he has to just like break up with the girl. I feel like that's weird.
Don't put your hands on her.
Yeah,
it's illegal.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's
like apparently he's like really close to her family and everything. Like the family won't speak to the media. They're not pressing charges. It's all like in-house investigation. Like it has nothing to do with her and her family.
I don't know, man.
That's a weird one, man. I don't know. Very strange.
I love pulling a Mo White.
Mo White.
Hello, Kitty.
Rangers are on the power
It's not how you
play,
say it, Mo. Yeah, Rangers are on the power play right now. There it is. Oh, fuck, I thought that was going in. Anyway, and any word on our guest? Are we getting the guest on?
I sent the invite. I'm not sure if he's got it. I sent it through email. Is there any way I can send him through Messenger too, or he don't have it?
Hold on. Oh, wait, he's saying yes, he got one. Okay.
All right, cool. So join that up.
All right, so accept the invite through your email.
Yep. And it's going to ask you to accept that your mic works. If you're on a phone, it'll tell you all that stuff, and it'll bring you right into the room here, and I'll be able to bring you on.
So the guest that we're going to have on is a guy I've known. Let's see, I met him in 2008. So what is that, 15 years now?
Yep.
Going on 16 years, yeah. So it's Mike Elefante, who was the bass player in Ready in 10, the band I was in. I could tell you stories with this fucking guy would be on here till midnight. I'll put it that way. But no, Mike's one of my best friends, man. So I'm hoping we can get him on here in a few minutes. He is a fellow Ranger fan, fellow Giants fan, fellow Yankee fan, and he's a Knick fan. So me and him have a lot in common, that's for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Jeez, go team.
Plus,
for team.
We were both in a really shitty band together named Ready in 10.
Yeah, I've heard about that band. Heard they were pretty shitty.
No, I mean, some of those times in that band, we had the just.
I can only imagine.
Some I can talk about on here, and some I can't. Let's put it that way.
No doubt, man. Right.
So we're waiting on Mike to come in here. Angelo, do you know how we did on our picks from last week? Or do you have those totals or no?
Let me see.
Or do you still have the totals? If you have to total them up, don't worry about it. We'll just.
Yeah, I don't think I totaled them up yet, but I can probably tell you off the top of my head just looking at the games.
Chris has a question for you, Angelo.
What's up, Chris? Oh, dude, I got. Hold on, I don't have a wall in here anymore because I don't really have a room for it as much. Hold on, my wires are all tangled up here. Hold on, let me unplug this shit so I can show you. Just some. I got some stuff in here. Just a couple things, a couple bottles of Henny, Just
I have. That's my. I have my
stuff.
Water.
That's my daily stuff, Chris. And I got to update. Maybe I'll put a shelf behind for you, Chris. Trust me. I swear. You can ask Brianna. I mean, she never comes in here, but next time she does, ask her why I have all this liquor on my fridge. I told her it's all for Chris, so Chris can see my liquor behind me. Got a bunch of these.
That's hilarious.
Rangers didn't score on the power play. Assholes. So let's see.
This football season is what happened to the wall of alcohol. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, man. So I got our guests ready to go.
We have a guest ready to go.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's bring on Mr. Mike Elefante.
What's up, boys?
There he is,
on, man.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey, what's
How are
happening?
Good.
What's going on, man? Nice to meet you, man.
yeah, you too. It's about time. I've been talking about coming on here for 2 years now?
Yeah, just about for sure.
Yeah, like Mike, look at us now. Now we're both wearing fucking glasses and shit. What the fuck
Yeah.
happened to us, bro?
Old
yeah,
pieces
you
of
guys
shit.
you guys are washed, man. Fucking washed.
Oh
I
man.
don't care. We'd still go out there and throw down and protect the 2 little boys that were in our band. So
Of course. And then finish it off like Tommy DeVito, man.
that's right.
There you go. Fucking A.
So Mike, what is your take right now? Let's I want to get into some hockey obviously with you, but let's talk Giants. Obviously the state of the team is a mess. Things are from a leadership standpoint, I think are okay. I don't foresee Brian Dable going anywhere after this year.
No.
And I think it would be a mistake, honestly, to fire him. I just want to get your what do you think they should do as far as the quarterback situation, draft? What's your take on what's going on?
Yeah, with Dable, we got to keep him. He's squeezing blood out of a stone right now with this team.
Yeah,
With an undrafted free agent, and they're playing hard and they're competitive, and to me, that's a good sign. They haven't given up as far as in the same stadium, the team's doing the total opposite, and Salah's a disaster and can't get blood out of a stone. So I think
true.
Dable's showing his leadership, being able to put this DeVito kid out there who no one heard of, who's sleeping in his mom's house and getting chicken cutlets, and he's winning football games. So
I know.
I think we're good with Dable. I want to see Dable here for a decade. That's why I want him to be like the next Coughlin or Parcells here. I think he fits the team really well and fits what we're looking to do. Quarterback, man, I've been a Daniel Jones supporter from the beginning, all the way through, and for the first time ever, I'm like, ugh, I don't know, man. He's injury prone, and
I know.
he just hasn't taken that next level.
Yeah.
So if I'm the Giants, man, if the right quarterback is available, I wouldn't just reach for one. But if the right one is there, I'm drafting him. I'm starting Daniel Jones next year, see what he gives you. If not, you bring in this number 1 draft pick quarterback in next year and let him take over the team.
I need help.
Sorry about the daughter.
That's quite all right. It's quite all right.
It's all right, man.
The Jets need help, right? Okay. And I'm riding Tommy DeVito the rest of the season just to see what this kid's got. I'll keep him as a 3rd string next year.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Why not? He's fun. He's a cult hero. If he shits the bed over the next 4 weeks, then goodbye. But if he shows us something the rest of the season, why not put him on the practice squad again next year? And if you need him in a pinch, at least it's entertaining, right?
That's it. I mean, it's a much better option bringing him back than having to pay a guy like Tyrod $5 million. I mean, Tommy DeVito's making what? I think he's making $900,000, if that.
Yeah, exactly. And he's happy to make that money. He's happy to make it.
Even if he sucks, unless someone tries to come claim him in the offseason, which could be it. I mean, he can light it up the next couple of weeks, and someone might want him, as a backup. But if not, I think it's definitely a smart choice to keep him around, man.
And we got to draft go get a top-notch receiver. I am so sick of not having a number 1 receiver. We had Odell for a minute.
Yeah.
The last best thing we had was Toomer, and he wasn't even a number 1. He was just Mr. Solid all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
The Giants have never had this standout wide receiver for an extended period of time, ever.
Do you think Jalen Hyatt can be that guy?
I do. I think Jalen Hyatt is Tyreek Hill light. I don't think he's Tyreek Hill.
Right.
I think you got to let him run vertical and get yourself a good wide receiver that can do everything, like a Devontae Adams or We've never had that, and it's a passer's league now.
It's a good point. It's a real good point.
Years ago, the Giants didn't need it because the Giants were ground and pound in defense. But in order for us to keep up with these offenses, we need our quarterback to be able to go vertical to Hyatt and Devontae Adams type or a D-Hop type. We've never had that before.
No doubt. You have a deep threat with Hyatt, but I think you need to get a guy that's a route runner, man. There's going to be a lot of guys coming out in this free agent. I mean, you're going to get Mike Evans out there, T. Higgins, Calvin Ridley, some of these guys.
I want T in the worst way. I think he fits the Giants well.
Yeah, I agree.
He's a shut-up guy. He goes out and he does his job. I would take T. Higgins in a second.
I think he's going to be a guy a lot of this league is looking for. I mean, there's going to be so many teams. If the Bengals can't bring him back, there's going to be a bunch of teams looking to grab this guy, man.
Yeah, I don't know how the Bengals could afford to bring him back.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. They got to pay Chase.
Chase, and Boyd's a good second receiver. So you let T. Higgins go, you still got Boyd there.
Yep. 100%.
I mean, if I'm Cincinnati, I'd probably just let Chase walk. I mean, he's not that good.
yeah, no problem.
Yeah. I'd burn the franchise before I let Chase walk.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a flash in the pan. They might as well let Burrow go too. You know?
Yeah. Screw that guy.
Yeah.
So, Mike, obviously we're off to a pretty damn good start as Ranger fans right now.
Yeah.
I think the biggest shock that we've seen, I guess it's not too shocking, but like at his age anyway, to see the way Jonathan Quick has played. I mean, there's teams out there right now. I mean, there's teams right now that need a starter that would probably, give a lot of money to have a guy like Jonathan Quick the way he's been playing,
No doubt.
If I'm the Rangers, I'm dangling him out there at the trade deadline looking for some more, to solidify some other spots if needed. I mean,
yeah.
I'm confident Shesterkin. I mean, Quick has been a great story, but you got both of them. You can't have both of them, right?
No, and it's almost like, as long as you have a competent goaltender, you put him on the Rangers with Benoit Allaire as the goalie coach, and they're going to be amazing. This guy is a miracle worker, man. It's unbelievable.
Crazy. I mean,
yes.
When it's that guy's time, man. I mean, Ranger fans, everything around the Rangers is going to be like starstruck, man. It's going to be like someone in your family died. It's just like
seriously
like especially you guys being older than I am, watching generations of goalies go through with this guy, and all of them be all-stars. And I mean, we might have 3 to 4 goalies that go into the Hall of Fame under this guy.
We've never had a bad goalie. I remember Van Beesbrook goes all the way back to him. He was great. Then Richter, then the King.
Yeah. Now we got Igor.
Yeah.
Igor, and now he's this renaissance of Quick.
I know. It's unbelievable.
So just dusted him off and threw him out there, and look what we got. So
yeah, I mean, Benoit Allaire basically got Georgiev a starting goaltender job in Colorado. I mean, it's fucking amazing.
I was just gonna say that, man. We had a struggling Igor in the playoffs 2 years ago, and we get fucking a guy that has been on the bench basically all year. You're not expecting anything from him. Georgiev comes in and he kept our season alive.
I know. It's fucking incredible. It really is, man.
Absolutely unreal.
Yeah. What do you think about Severino going to the Mets?
Let him have him.
That's it, man.
Dude, I'm another guy I love, Severino, and he just never panned out. He'll probably go to the Mets, be their third starter. Number 3 spot, be solid because he's capable of that.
Yeah.
But if I feel like I think his time with the Yankees is done, we just keep waiting for him. Like, let him go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Being a Yankee is tough as a pitcher, man. You have your first injury, it's all downhill from there. I mean, then you're injury prone a little bit. You start having a couple bad games in a row. The fans get pissed off, and once that happens, some guys just can't handle it, man.
That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes. They cannot
handle it, and that's basically what happened to him, man. 2019, 2020, right before COVID. I mean, Severino was unbelievable. That playoff run he had with the Astros 2 years in a row. I mean, he was lighting everybody up, and now the guy is just getting older. He's dealt with a lot of injuries, man, and it's a typical Mets move, though. They'll get a guy that late age isn't as good with the Yankees anymore. They'll bring him in, and they'll be a starter there. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Sevy's got another 10-year career ahead of him. I think he's got 10 years left.
Yeah, for sure.
And
in the right spot.
Maybe he'll go out there and be an ace again. Who the hell knows? But I think the Yankees got to cut ties with him. Even Domingo Germán, he's another one.
Yeah, he has with the legal issues too. He's got to be gone. The guy's a fucking mess.
Oh yeah, he had all the legal shit going on too.
First he beat his wife, then he came to the clubhouse drunk. Yeah, and the guy is a fucking shit show, and it sucks. He was having his best year ever.
I know. Listen, if the Yankees can bring in Yamamoto and have Cole Yamamoto, you fill in the back 3, and who gives a rat's ass? Just keep signing a bunch of pitchers, get it like 8 or 9 starters because you can't have enough of them. Yep. But if you can have that 1-2 punch of Cole and Yamamoto and Michael King becomes a starter, or we keep Clark, or whatever the hell we do, we'll be fine. If you can have those
Cortez, I think Rodon comes back, has a better year. I don't think he should have even played. I don't think he should have played last year. His back was fucked up the whole year. He should have never even started. He should have took the year off and come back.
And we still got Montas sitting there.
Yep, Montas is going to be back next year. Like, we got guys, man.
It's true.
Things we need to fix, man.
There's depth there, man, for sure. Yeah,
no doubt.
But any team would take Montas as their 5th starter, right? I mean,
absolutely.
Some teams, the Mets would take him as their 2nd starter.
yeah. You want to? Should we bash on the Mets a little bit? That's always fun.
I'll do it all night, man. Fuck, man.
So Mike, we do kind of have like a hard stop tonight for our show, but I got
Of
two
course
things
you do.
for you.
I show up and you give me a hard fucking stop, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sit and
fuck
spin,
that.
asshole.
Yeah.
So
That is fucked up, man.
so I got two things for you though. One,
You know what? Then I want another guest spot in the next couple of weeks.
Done.
We
I'm
got you,
sitting
dude.
in.
done. As a matter of fact,
Perfect.
look, Steven is very busy. He's got a newborn at home, so he's got a lot going on. Maybe we'll have in the next week or two a night that if he's busy, you come on, you just do the whole show with us.
No doubt.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good.
So two things for you. Right
Yeah.
now, who would you say at this point in the season, what's your Super Bowl pick? What two teams are going to play each other? If you had to pick right now.
49ers Dolphins.
I like it. I still think it's going to be. I still think the Chiefs are going to find a way to go. I think it's going to be Niners Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs scare me this year, man. They're not looking the way they do. And if they end up the only thing that scares me about the Dolphins is if they have to go through Kansas City to get to the Super Bowl. Then they're in deep shit.
Yeah.
But there's something about that coach, man. He's got something going on down there. He's such a weird guy with his joggers on and his glasses. But those for whatever reason, these jocks will run through a wall for this nerd, and I don't get it yet. But he's got something going on down there. So
my son Patrick is calling Jaguars Cowboys.
Jaguars, Cowboys. I realistically, I mean, this is the best Cowboys team I've seen. I mean, this is the cleanest football they're playing. I think getting rid of Kellen Moore. I mean, since we started the show, actually, I'll say getting rid of Kellen Moore has helped them drastically. Dak looks like a different quarterback. The guy is playing lights out fucking football. The defense is really, really good. They have talent all over. I like the Cowboys, but if I'm going to go two teams right now, I'm going to go Ravens-Niners. That would be my pick right now.
Ravens are scary. Trevor Lawrence, to me, is not ready for the big time yet. He's going to get there.
Eventually, it's going to happen, yeah.
He ain't ready yet.
Nope.
I just wonder.
They're missing a little bit.
And Angelo, we've joked about this with me hating on him and stuff, but I just wonder, in the big time, is Lamar Jackson going to fuck up? He's had kind of a history of doing that, but he looks different this year.
Yeah,
he definitely looks different this year.
I feel like he's one of those guys that just doesn't get the same leeway as like some of the other starter quarterbacks. The last time he played in the playoffs when he was healthy, I mean, he's gotten the Ravens to the playoffs every year. The last playoff start he had, they had 9 drop passes in the game, dude. If that was Mahomes or Rodgers or Herbert, I mean, ESPN would be fucking right. We'd still be hearing about it 2 years later. Like the guy, he doesn't get the same pass. That team is really good. Harbaugh is good. Yeah, that's very true. What Pop is saying here too. Chiefs got the 12th man with the ref all year.
Yeah, the Chiefs do get a lot handed to them by the refs. That's for sure.
I mean, fuck. But yeah, I think the Ravens have a defense this year and an overall team that they look nasty, man. They're ready to win no matter who they got to play for sure.
I just think Lamar's going to have trouble against the 49ers defense if he goes and plays them in the Super Bowl. I think that's where he runs into trouble.
Yeah, I think an NFC team is going to be the only team that can stop them. That's why I think I can see
if he can't run all over the place, then he's got now they got Bosa over there. They got the other dude from
Chase
Commanders
Young,
that went over.
I know.
Scary.
Defense,
it's pretty scary, man.
That's a team that just produces defense every year. Whether they have DeMeco Ryans or Wilkes, I mean, both of these guys they pump out such good defensive products, man.
If the Niners stay healthy down the stretch, I don't think anyone beats them.
No,
they're too good. They're gonna go clobber the field. I think the Eagles I think they're frauds, and I think the 49ers are gonna go in there and level them this weekend.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
I don't think Eagles are frauds, but I think the Niners win this game for sure. Even being in Philly, I think they beat them.
I think they come in. I think it's a statement game for the 49ers. Like, we've arrived.
Yeah.
There's so much hate and anger between these two teams from what happened last year with Purdy getting hurt.
Oh yeah,
like, these teams are right. They're ready to battle. I mean,
is it a primetime game?
I think it should be. Yeah, I think it's. I think it's a 4:00 game. I think it should be.
Are we getting Romo Nance for this game? Hopefully.
Probably.
Romo gets on my fucking nerves, man.
You know what, man? I hated Romo his entire career. He's my favorite analyst ever. I love the guy. He gets all excited and shit. He's like a little kid reading defenses and stuff. I love him.
Yeah, it's the 4:25 game, so that's good because the Giants aren't on this week, so that'll give us something to watch at 4:00.
Yeah. Little Nance Romo action.
So here's my other thing I had for you, Mike.
Yeah.
Is there something that's I guess PG enough a story from when we were in the band that you could tell everyone right now?
Oh, you can next to him, dude. You're fucking him over right now.
All right.
No, trust me. If it was anything really bad, he was probably the one telling us to stop being assholes. So.
Yeah. Somehow, I don't know how, because I was a maniac, became a father to Sal and Mike in certain situations. I would say the story that was actually running through my head the other day is when me, you, and Sal were heading back from Cleveland in a fucking snowstorm. And we're freezing our asses off, and we didn't know how to close. The bus was always so cold, and we didn't know there was a latch open in the bottom, and fucking snowflakes are hitting me in the face while I'm driving.
Oh my god!
And I was driving for like 4 hours, 5 hours. I think we're actually in Pennsylvania. We were still in freaking Ohio. So we pulled off, and the three of us, we were so cold, huddled into a bathroom in the hotel room. We put the shower on hot, the sink on hot, and freezing our asses off,
dude. I'm talking cold, and it was it wasn't just like snow, it was like a fucking blizzard, man.
Yeah, it was like lake effect snow off of Lake Erie.
That is.
We get to this hotel, and we're like, we've been driving for a few hours now. So how much further till New York? The girl just started laughing. She's like, "Are you serious?"
We got about 4 miles from the gig in 4 hours.
We went nowhere.
That is fucking hilarious.
Oh my god! I mean, I thought our hands were gonna literally fall off. I mean, it was so fucking cold.
My foot that was right by that opening latch with the snow coming into the thing was. I thought it was gonna fall. I thought if I just tapped my foot, it was gonna shatter into pieces. It was so cold.
And then, so the one that came to my mind is we were down. Where the hell were we? Was it Cape May? I think we were in Jersey.
The hang balls one.
No, when you yelled "shut the fuck up."
Yeah, we were in Cape May.
We're in Cape May, New Jersey, and me and Sal are fucking wrecked. And we had his cousin and a bunch of other people, all these girls that were coming on the bus, but we knew them. They were kind of like groupies, but they were friends of ours. Well, we're all hammered. Mike's sober, and he's got to drive us on this bus back to the hotel, and he just needs to know. Where we're going to get to the hotel, and he's just trying to ask calmly, and we're loud and drunk, and all of a sudden he just goes, "Whoa!" And we're all just look. He goes, "Shut the fuck up."
We have a picture of that moment. I think
we do,
Lucy
right?
Lucy has a picture of that moment.
Oh, I thought he was gonna kill me and Sal.
I was pissed.
Because we were leaving the bar 16 times, but me and Sal kept ordering another drink and another drink.
Yeah, it was one of those nights.
Dude, the nights I had to drive these two schmuckos.
I can only imagine. I've seen the two of them together.
Yeah, the good nights are when I could drink. Then those were the fantastic nights. But
yeah, we had some good ones, man. That's for sure.
The stories. I would love to write a book, but I'd have no friends ever. I'd lose all you guys. So no book is ever being published. So
yeah, that's for sure. Well, listen, Mike, thanks for coming on, brother. And
we're definitely
over the next week or two. You're coming back, man.
Yeah. Just let me know what week you want me to come on, and I'll make sure I clear my what do you do Wednesday? My Wednesday night, and we'll do it, man.
Okay,
it's fun.
Absolutely.
Sounds like a blast.
And I'll wear some sports attire, not my old man office stuff.
That's quite all right. That's quite all right. We need someone to look mature in this group, you know?
Yeah.
No doubt. I got bottles of Henny and a fucking hat on right now.
Yeah, dude. I gotta sit here with a Moscow Mule or something, man. I gotta fucking get myself sauced up. You know?
For sure, dude.
So, well, listen, brother, I love you, and
I love you too, man.
I'll be in touch over the next couple of days. All right.
Yep.
All right, Angelo. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice meeting you, bro. Take care.
You too, man.
Later, dude.
All right, bye.
Mike, he is a fucking blast, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, absolutely awesome. Finally got to meet him, man. Super cool dude.
Thanks so much, Mike.
Again soon.
Yeah, and Angelo, I'll tell you some other stories off camera, man.
I'm sure. I can only imagine where some of these stories can go.
Yeah, we had some good ones, that's for sure. So listen, it's already after 8, and I do have to make a phone call in a few. So let's get to our picks and let's wrap it up for the night. All right.
All right, cool, man. So
you got the things. You got the games lined up.
Already, right here, man.
Steven, you still in the? Are you in the chat there, bro?
Yeah, if you're in the chat, throw your picks. If not, just shoot me over your picks after, man, and I'll input them in. All right, first game we got is tomorrow night. Seahawks at the Cowboys. Dallas is favored by 9. I'm going Cowboys.
I gotta take Dallas, man. I just don't see. I don't know.
Seattle's got the injury bug. They look something in the last couple weeks has just looked really off with them.
Yep. Gino hasn't looked as good as we've seen in the last year and a half or so.
Yeah, overall they just look really weird. I don't know. Something's weird with them. I think not having Kenneth Walker for the last couple of weeks is hurting them because he's not healthy and they can't run the ball.
It does hurt not having. He's a hell of a player, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got to go with Dallas. Yeah.
Next game we got.
You can already put Steven down. You know he's taking Dallas.
Oh, no doubt. Next game we got Chargers at the Patriots. Chargers are favored by 6. I'm going Chargers here. I mean, the Patriots are fucking horrible. They might be starting Malik Cunningham.
I saw something about that.
Mac Jones didn't even practice, dude.
No, Mac Jones is done. I think his tenure's done over there.
I think his NFL tenure might be done. This guy is horrible.
And not only that, he's not a good dude. He's a dick.
He's a scumbag. He's a dirty fucking player. He's been like that since Bama. I'm surprised Nick Saban didn't beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah, I'm going Chargers.
Yeah, I'm going Chargers here. I'm going to guess Steven's probably going to go Chargers too, but we'll see what he says. All right, next game we got Cardinals at Steelers. Steelers are favored by 5.5. I'm going to go Steelers here. Cardinals, they just don't have the fucking. They don't have the horses, man. They don't. They don't have a roster.
Since he's come back, Kyler Murray hasn't looked bad. He's looked okay.
He's fine.
He's not the problem. No. I mean, they just don't have anybody.
Just like Josh Dobbs wasn't the problem. They don't have a roster. Their defense is atrocious. They don't have many weapons. I mean,
Dobbs had a rough one the other night, man.
Oh, did he? Oh,
yeah.
God. He should have had 5 interceptions, dude.
Pat going with the Cardinals. I like it.
I'm going 5 picks the other night. It was a Peterman type night.
Yeah. He was approaching Peterman level.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm taking the Steelers.
All right. Next game we got Colts at the Titans. Colts are favored by 2. I'm gonna go Colts here.
It's another shitty game, man.
Colts have been playing good, man.
The Colts have been playing good. Yeah. Colts
are 6-5. The Titans suck. Their roster is horrible.
They're a mess.
Levis had one good game, and now I haven't even heard his name since then. It's Derrick Henry or nothing with that team.
I'm going to have to go Colts. I mean, they're just the better team,
No doubt. I mean, they're playing pretty good. The defense is good. Offense is good. Losing Jonathan Taylor again stinks, but Zach Moss was playing great before Taylor showed up. So maybe they'll be able to ride that out a little bit.
They shouldn't miss much of a beat, going back to Moss. So
That's it. This game I think is actually going to be good. I'm glad, not glad because I'm not going to be watching any football during the day Sunday anyways. I'm going to the Jets game. But Broncos-Texans. Broncos are at Texans. Houston's favored by 3. This is a good game.
I'm going to take the Broncos.
I think I might go Broncos here.
They got something going right now, man.
Yeah, I like the Broncos here, man. I definitely like.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Texans are playing, way above their heads this year, and mainly because C.J. Stroud's fucking incredible. But
yeah, he's MVP candidate.
I got to go Broncos.
Yeah, I'm going to go Broncos.
They're hot right now, man.
For sure. They just beat a Browns team that everyone was saying Browns defense was great, and Russell put up 26 on them, man.
Yeah, so, dude, Wilson's looked good, man.
He's playing great football this year, man. I shit on him all year, off season, and to start the season. Whenever he sucks, I do, but I got to give him his props, man.
Yeah. Texans Broncos streak ends. Wouldn't be surprised if they win. Yeah, the Broncos have won 5 in a row now?
Yeah, I think they haven't lost since they played the Jets, I want to say.
Yeah, I think that was their last loss, yeah. I'm going to keep riding the Broncos right now. I'm going to go with them.
I'm going to go.
But like Pat said, it would not shock me to see the Texans win either.
Yeah, I think this is another close game, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Next game we got is Lions at the Saints. Detroit's favored by 5. I think Detroit bounced back and beats the Saints here.
They better.
Yeah, the Saints. I just don't think the Saints are that good, man.
Nah, something's off there, man.
Derek Carr sucks. Their defense isn't as good. They are fucking mess.
Their coach too. Their coach is no good. Yeah. I'll go Lions without a doubt.
Definitely. All right. Next game we got the Dolphins at the Commanders. Miami's favored by 10. Miami's gonna win this game.
Miami. Commanders are unraveling. They've derailed.
Rivera's gone.
Yeah. I don't even think it's all Rivera's fault, to be honest.
Dude. I think it's all his fucking fault. This guy has no idea. Dude, last year, do you remember that towards the end of the game, he was talking about making playoffs? They got eliminated the week before.
I remember that. Yeah,
he's totally out of it, man.
Yeah, that was bad.
Out of it. I think he's gone, man. He's past his prime there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just over. You know, like
Yeah,
the
it's
whole
just
thing
over.
is just
Like,
over.
it's
Yeah,
just
I'm not
done.
even saying Rivera couldn't go somewhere else if someone wanted him and coach and be okay.
Yeah.
But this relationship's done. Since the new ownership took over, they didn't want him there in the first place.
Yeah,
So
they're going to revamp everything. Everything's going to be different.
it might be
so
Bill. Who knows?
It could be Bill.
Yeah.
Last 1 o'clock game is Falcons at the Jets. I think the Falcons are favored by 2 here.
Wow, what a weird game.
I guess I'm going to go Falcon. I'm going to go Jets just because I'm a fan. I don't know. I think both of these teams are just in weird spots. The Falcons haven't done dick, and the Jets just can't score. So, I mean,
And why are the Falcons playing fucking Ritter again?
Because Heineke got hurt 2 weeks ago, and then they went back to Ritter.
Yeah, all right. But I thought Heineke was dressed last week like he could have played. I thought he was active again.
He was, but he I think he was in concussion protocol during the week.
Yeah.
So they benched him. I mean, who knows? Heineke might start by Sunday.
Look, I'll be honest. When they started Heineke a few weeks ago, he didn't look good either. So
no, it's just a mess. I mean, I think that's a team that might have a coach change as well. I think Arthur Smith might be gone, man.
I guess I'm going to take the Jets. I don't know.
I'm going to go Jets.
Yeah, give me the Jets.
Maybe having Rodgers actually in the building for a practice week, maybe that can shake some shit up. I know damn well. I mean, whether he's happy or not, I know damn well that guy's in the fucking face of everybody saying, "What the fuck? Like, you need to fix your shit. Like, this is not okay."
Yeah.
You know, that's the type of leader he is. Any of those old school guys would be doing that. So maybe he'll shake some shit up. Maybe we can score some points. I don't care if we win 13-10. A win is a win.
A win's a win, man. Doesn't matter.
Especially
this late. You don't get points for style.
Nope, that's it. Next game, we were talking about it before. Panthers, Bucks. Bucks are favored by 5. I'm going to go Tampa here. I'm
going Tampa.
I think Tampa's record isn't great, but I think Tampa's actually better than their record because they've been in every game they've lost has been by 5 or less points. Like they're in every game to the end.
They are, yeah.
Look, they had the Texans beat with 30 seconds on the clock, and fucking Stroud goes down the field. Like they're in every game.
I just think Carolina is such a mess.
That's arguably one of the worst rosters I think I've ever seen, man.
Yeah,
like it's really bad. Like
maybe
we talked about the Giants. You know, they had a bad roster last year, but at least they still had Saquon and Jones and Thomas and Dexter Lawrence. Like they still had guys. I mean, Carolina is fucking bad, dude.
They're bad.
They're really bad.
Sometimes you get that little spark because you have a new coach that took over.
Yeah, like the Raiders did. You know, it could be one of those.
But no, I just don't see it. I got to take Tampa.
Yeah, definitely. Next game, I mean, this might be game of the year. Niners Eagles, man, in Philly. San Fran is favored by 3 in Philly. Wow. I think this is going to be a great game. I know you guys hate the Eagles and think they might be frauds.
I think it's going to be game. I think it'll be pretty. I don't think the Niners completely mop the floor with them, you know. No, but I think they wind up winning by 10.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a convincing win, and we put the Niners back on the map and slightly question the Eagles, if that. I mean, they're still going to be 10-2. You know, like how much are you really going to question that team? But I think this is where the Niners step in and they're, you know, they come back, they're 9-3, and everyone's like, yeah, this Niner team
totally
is healthy,
agree.
The Niners are going to be the force yet again. I mean, this is a team, if they're healthy, they have it figured out, man. They just haven't figured out. So I'm going Niners there as well. I think Steven's going to go Niners, so I'll put all for that one. Next game, we got Browns at the Rams. Rams are favored by 3. I'm going to go Rams, man. I think the Browns are turning into a little bit of a shit show.
That defense is still pretty fucking lethal.
I don't know if Myles Garrett is playing this week, though.
That changes things.
He said in their last game against the Broncos towards the end, he was in a sling at the end of the game, and he said he felt something pop in his shoulder.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
I'm pretty sure most of the images and stuff came back negative. There wasn't any deep issues, but still something like that could hold you out for at least a week. So I'm going to
go Cleveland. I'm going to take Cleveland. Although Stafford fucking tore it up last week.
He looked good again, man. That was old school Stafford for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cleveland.
All right, cool. Next game is the Sunday night game. Horrible. Chiefs at the Packers. Chiefs are favored by 5.
Chiefs.
The Packers just don't have a fucking really good team, honestly.
Dude, you know, I think the following Monday night, I think the Giants have a legitimate shot to beat Green Bay.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Green Bay, they're nothing special, man. And then the Monday night game, we got
you got
Tommy Cutlets.
Tommy Cutlets, baby.
Yeah.
Pat and Janine going with Green Bay over the Chiefs.
Yeah, I hope they fuck the Chiefs. Monday night we got Bengals at the Jaguars. Jacksonville is favored by 8. What would have been such a good game if Burrow was not.
I know, it just kills everything, man.
I'm going Jags though.
I'm going Jags.
They just don't have a shot without Burrow, man. They're just
nope.
Jake Browning is fucking awful.
Yeah. Oh man.
The guy is fucking horrible.
And again, you look at a team like them or a team like the Jets, right? Teams that have, you got Burrow, you got Rodgers, and there's other teams out there too. You need a backup plan.
Yeah.
Like you got, especially a guy like Burrow who's so injury prone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's who you're rolling with. Browning, really? I mean, that's your only contingency plan? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very, very weird, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna go Jaguars on that one, man. I think. And again, I'm not too impressed with Jacksonville either.
No, again, the league is so injury ridden. Half their offensive line has gotten hurt. They're signed 2 pretty big names at the deadline, and neither of them have suited up yet. Makes no sense.
They haven't even played.
Makes no fucking sense. So it's I don't know. The league is so fucking weird, man. God,
it really is. It really is,
so
man.
Fucked.
And it's so hard to stay healthy, because it's such a fucking violent game, man.
It is. Yep. And when they try to make it safe, it makes it even harder. You got guys trying to not hurt each other, and then that's when they end up hurting themselves.
Of course, yeah. I mean, look, we had a whole discussion about this a week or two ago.
Yep.
They're not practicing, these guys. They're not fucking practicing.
Nope.
Their bodies are not ready for football, man.
Yep, that's so true, man.
You can be in the best shape of your life, though, but if you're not getting hit and taking those hits and hitting others, and
it doesn't matter.
There's a difference between being in shape and being in game shape.
Yeah.
It's 2 different things, man.
Very, very different, for sure. For sure. I 100% agree, man. I can rant about this for hours.
Oh, forget it. Yeah,
It's a never.
We could do a whole show on it, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Man. So, well, I'll let you get going, man. I know you got some stuff you got to take care of.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Mike, again, so nice to meet you, bro. Finally got to see you. Put a face to that name. We'll get you on here, whether it's next week or the following. We'll definitely get you back on. Maybe we'll do the following so we can talk a little more Giants prepping for that game against Green Bay.
Yeah, that's true. It's a good point.
So definitely, man.
All right, man. Well,
we'll be back next week, same time, same 2 fuckers, at least the 2 of us, maybe 3.
At a minimum, us 2 assholes will be here.
Us 2 fucks. Everyone, enjoy the rest of your week. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. We didn't really talk much about that, but hope you guys enjoyed the time, and we'll see you guys next week, man.
We'll see you all next week. Thanks, guys.
Peace.